Welcome back. New studio, I guess. Well, guess you can say new studio.
Really, we can clap it up for Clay and Laney because they, you know what I'm saying, they big time.
Yeah, we're
Laney in the building as well. Y'all say what's up to Laney.
To my left, Jay's right. To my right, Jay's left is Rye Buckets. Buckets is in the building. Y'all gotta. Yeah, we can clap it up for Buckets too. He's off camera because he's allergic to dogs. Yeah. And so,
I told him I wasn't gonna talk basketball with him, so he's on here.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, so I have got a lot of stuff I want to talk about.
Catch me up.
Well, obviously everybody knows what happened.
A few days ago, I guess.
Yeah, is it a few days ago?
Was it a few days ago?
I feel like it was like
yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Well, the footage was leaked today. Is that what we're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah,
The footage was leaked today. The incident happened 2 days ago.
Okay. You want me to get right into it?
Go ahead.
Yes,
Yeah, I want to get your thoughts.
That was bad. That was rough. I ain't gonna lie. That was super rough. A few things. Number one, guys, I don't know if you're watching, but just for the sake of protecting yourselves and ladies, when you push somebody, always get into a defensive stance after the push. That's just rule number one. Number two is I wonder what was said to make Draymond get that angry to go into the Superman punch. That was a Superman punch for sure. Small Superman, but Superman nonetheless. And he put him down, bro. Put him down. I'm not gonna lie, it looked kind of bad, bro. It looked kind of bad to me.
It did.
So there had to be something like that was like this had to be like something that was ongoing, or this is not a first time altercation. I don't think. They probably had words, plenty of times. I can't see it just being like a one-time thing and Draymond stealing on him. So I do want more detail, man, or just more details in general. But yeah, when I saw it, I was like, damn, like that's crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. What you think?
So when I got the notification, I was like, okay, they kind of got into it. Like, I'm thinking like they got face to face, everybody separated them. And it was one of them, like, they were backing away, and he, like, slapped, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, how people they'll wait to get separated, then, boom.
Yep.
Like, throw the cheap one. It wasn't nothing like that at all.
I know it was. It wasn't, though. It wasn't.
I'm in the same boat as you. Like, that's been a long time coming. That's the type of thing that's like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
I've been holding it back for, months, a year maybe or something.
Somebody said they fighting for the extension. Who gonna get the bag? That's what somebody said.
I don't know, but I mean, I definitely think it was unmerited. I think he did. I fully agree. When you push, you gotta expect complete retaliation
for sure.
Especially at that league where guys are trying to be the alpha, egos and tempers are flaring. But
yeah,
it's kind of wild to me that they haven't released like a punishment yet for Draymond. No fine, no suspension, no nothing. I definitely think he should be suspended.
Yeah, they gonna have to do something though. They got to do something.
I don't necessarily understand. I think I can certainly see where he would be frustrated with Jordan Poole as a player based on the way he plays. He can be kind of wild, but like we're supposed to be a team to strike your teammate like that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Draymond got some quick hands.
What?
That was from the hip to the jaw. That was quick.
That was quick.
I ain't gonna lie.
And powerful.
I was like, oh wow.
Put him down, bro.
Well, I mean, they're all like jacked up on HGH or whatever in the league, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But some was said. I don't agree with them investigating like how it got leaked. I'm sitting here thinking kind of like, why don't you investigate why it happened?
That's true.
Why don't you figure out like maybe a punishment?
Yeah, something's got to happen. He probably won't get the ring on opening night. He not getting no ring though. No ring on opening night. So. Yeah, it was just unfortunate, man, because this is a championship team, but, it just doesn't feel like it should happen to the Warriors, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, not to bring this up, but when Bobby punched what's his name back in the day, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. We ain't going for that.
I did see Bobby get on Twitter because somebody brought that up, and Bobby got on Twitter and basically was like, dude was rushing me twice. Like, that's why I hit him. Like, it was justified, rather than all of a sudden you get pushed once and then just freaking mollywop somebody. But whatever. I mean, go for it, I guess.
Right.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how do you think this affects the Warriors locker room like throughout the season?
Tremendously. I do. At least to start, bro, because like for one, they're both in talks to kind of get a contract extension or more money. So it's like automatically that draws a rift now between those two with the fighting. And again, nobody expected the Warriors to have these, these problems right after they just won, they just won the championship, bro. Right. So it's like, damn, the Warriors? You know what I mean? So I think eventually, you know what I'm saying, they could reach a point to where things are, okay and a lot more calm. Luckily, it happened like early enough to, be cool later. But like, I think it affects anybody though. Like not even on no basketball stuff. Like if I see somebody in the club that I know lean me, I'm automatically like,
nah, yeah,
I gotta try to get him back. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm automatically like, dang, like
you gotta get back.
He did get me. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna run through your head as a human. So it's like, I know it's tough trying to play basketball. Of course, players fight. Of course, brothers fight. But it's different when you bring that to the media though.
Yeah,
people don't get that. It's different when you take it to the media and everybody get a say so on. What may be going down in your locker room. Yeah. So
I know that front office is probably freaking out. Notice Jordan Poole hadn't said anything, and Draymond hadn't said anything, and he just started his new podcast, and he's going almost every day, or pretty frequently throughout the week at least.
Yeah.
So the fact that he hasn't addressed it, I think Bob Myers is their GM. I can't remember the dude's name. I can see his face, but he's out there like nobody say a damn word.
Right. No.
Like if you want to like not get paid this year. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bad. I think it affects them to an extent. I honestly do feel like, as weird as it sounds, I feel like Draymond's the type of dude to be like, all right, I'm gonna like knock the hell out of you, and then I'm gonna still make the extra pass to you like on the floor. Of course.
Yep. I agree.
But I don't see Jordan Poole being that type of person either. In a way, I kind of feel like he may try to like get his at least till the trade deadline if he doesn't request a trade.
Where would he go?
I mean, I think anybody would want him.
I heard the Mavs.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
Jordan Poole off of Luka.
That's what I heard.
Nice. With Timmy Hardaway back.
I heard the Mavs. They got the money now with Bronson on.
That you took the words right out of my
mouth. Come on, we back. Come on. Yes, sir. Yep.
I would definitely take Jordan Poole in replace of Jalen Brunson. I think Brunson brings a little more of a that point guard look, but you bring a scoring guard that can get off. And the way they move the ball is amazing. That'd be great if he came to Dallas. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, we've addressed that topic.
Laney, what you think
about
the situation?
Like what should happen, or what do you mean?
Just both.
Well, so my initial reaction, I told Clay, like, that was a lot worse than I thought it was actually going to be. When I saw it, I was thinking, oh, they got in an altercation, like probably a push, probably like a little jab to the chin or whatever. I was not thinking like complete
strike.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all.
Finish him.
So,
Mortal Kombat stuff.
Yeah, for real though. But honestly, like, they've got to straighten something out, and somebody's going to have to go is the bad part about the whole situation. But who would you rather lose, Draymond or who? I mean,
that's a good question.
Who would you rather? Who would you trade if this was the situation for you? If you were a GM, Jeremy, who would you trade?
I think I'm keeping Draymond just because he's brought the DNA. Okay. He started with the team. I feel like a lot of people understand Draymond, whereas Poole just doesn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
He ain't been in no fights with Steph.
Yeah.
No. He ain't been in no fights with Clay.
Oh my God, I saw a tweet today.
So it's like,
where it was like, why couldn't Draymond punch Steph? And somebody said, because he'd be playing in the China League. Like, he'd never play in the NBA ever again.
Draymond wouldn't even been in China.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Uzbekistan or something crazy like that.
Man,
he would have punched himself right off the map.
Yeah. But anyways, Clay, who would you trade if you were
I'm keeping Draymond. I'll be honest with you. I fully agree with you. I think he brings – now, granted, does he, like, clamp up? Not necessarily.
Nope.
But does he frustrate somebody on the defensive end? Absolutely. He's going to give you that hard foul. He's going to unselfishly make the extra pass. He's going to get the throw-in chase, set the step-up screen, roll hard. Even if he gets it on the roll, he's going to make that extra pass. Jordan Poole frustrated me a lot, and I'm not necessarily a Golden State fan, but as a basketball fan, he frustrated me a lot about, like, he kept trying to get himself into rhythm instead of letting the game come to him.
Right.
You see that a lot of times with young players. And he's skilled. He's very skilled. Mm-hmm. He's a lot of people compared his game last year to Steph's, and obviously I think that's a big jump. But I think you keep Draymond because Jordan Poole is so young with an old vet core. Like you can bump guys like Kuminga up, Wiseman up, Moses up. Like you can if you have to replace Draymond, you replace a very integral part of the offense.
I agree. And touching from a standpoint of to your point, like Jordan Poole being younger, I don't think the Warriors is his last team.
Yeah. No.
If I'm being real, like he's learning, he's gonna potentially become a star player, which means he's gonna have to go anyways at some point. Yeah. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had 2 donations. Sorry to cut you guys off.
Hey.
I don't have my phone. Who is that?
Two goated. Jeez almighty. 2 goated donated twice and said his first was $2 donation. So see 222. I was trying to get all the 2s out.
I got you.
Draymond turned it to Tyson, he said, and then he donated another $2 and said you can find another Jordan Poole to be TBH.
That's facts. You can. There's a lot of scores in the league.
Yeah.
But we can shout out. I will say, the total mental, not necessarily lapse, but I forgot Dusty's over there now.
Oh,
Dusty
really?
signed a contract with the Warriors now. I don't know if
that's dope.
If it's a 2-way or what, but yeah, he's out there now. So congratulations to Dusty. Also, fellas and ladies, if y'all are in the chat, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be back. We're going to be very consistent. We've talked a lot about it. We were on the phone actually the other night till 2:00 in the morning discussing a very outlandish take, but we don't have to get into that. I'll spare you if you want.
No, we need him to be on camera for all these apparently outlandish takes.
But another time. So we'll be getting back, but anything y'all donate, and if y'all join the little 99-cent club, it's so we can get a studio. Everything
for sure
is to support the channel and reinvest. Because obviously we're in Laney's new apartment. It's awesome. But yeah, it's just $1 a month if y'all want to do that. No worries. If you don't, cool. Appreciate y'all listening.
We got 45 people.
I think I
not bad.
Share this with somebody too.
Yeah, share.
I definitely think you can find another Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of scores.
It's a lot of pool parties, man, throughout the summer. I'm going to keep it a bean. It's a lot of pool parties.
And out there in Golden State,
and out there in Golden, yeah.
In Cali?
Yeah. It's a lot of pool parties for sure.
For sure. So, okay, well, let's move on to the second, the kid taking the internet by storm. Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah, something like that.
The 7'4" phenom that everybody is saying he's going to be the next KD. He's going to be better than LeBron. He's going to be the best player ever. He's got a lot of hype around him already.
Word.
And I definitely think he backed it up the game when you called me that night. And they were down. What were they down? 15 or something like that.
Maybe 18.
Brought him back within, either tied it up or brought him back to within 2 or 3. 7'4" with a dang near 8-foot wingspan. And
that's wild.
Guard, too. Very guard-like. I want to get y'all's thoughts on him. Are you drinking the Kool-Aid right now? And where do you think he'll have to be a effective player in the league?
I think he has to be more physical. I think he shoots the ball well. I think his balance on his jump shots is what surprised me the most with that size. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie. He big 3-level scorer, though. Big 3-level scorer. The only thing is, again, it's cool against, smaller guards. Giannis not going, though. I know that's kind of a tough one because it is Giannis, but I'm just when I think about the best of the best, again, Giannis, we know his story. He started off, you know what I'm saying, different. Mm-hmm. Then he became the person that he is today. You feel me?
Right.
That's not to say that this kid won't. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying to make an immediate, impact on the game, I think he uses this year to just become more physical. Mm-hmm. I think that's the only thing that he's lacking.
I fully agree.
That's it to me. Because even when I'm watching Chet, though, I be watching Chet, but I still be I still feel a little shaky at times, though. At times. I like his game a lot. Very effective around the rim. Both of them are. But when I just look at, he looks really balanced. His dunks are a little more intense. Everything just seems like it's a little more well put together. Mm-hmm. The only thing is sometimes he'll get bumped and he'll get bumped off the line, bro.
The way I saw a video of Sharif O'Neal guarding him. OT Elite played. I think Sharif's over there now. Anyway, regardless, he was on the floor a couple days ago with him, and I guarded him off the inbound, and he was just in his back pocket the whole time, and it really bothered him. So if Sharif O'Neal
Right.
At a skinny stature is bothering you. Like Giannis gonna push you into the Gucci seats.
Yeah.
Like
right.
I think if anything, he needs to model his career after Giannis. Focus on getting that diet right, getting that workout plan going at first. Now Giannis couldn't shoot when he entered the league. Victor kind of has all those little small intangibles. Like you said, he can shoot it. He's well balanced on his jump shots. He's got a great touch. But yeah, when he went in there and when he went in there and did the spin and they hit him in the hip and he was just like,
I know, yeah.
He was like here and then here,
right,
like a fish out of water. And so
right.
I think if he does that though, he'll be scary.
Same though.
For sure. Like it'll be nuts.
Same. What you thinking?
Man, them 2 games, he just looked so dominant. But like y'all said, against the high level players, I don't know if he could really keep that up.
Speak up, man.
My bad. Mic check 1 2. All right.
I hear it.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. Thank you, lady. Thank you. But definitely a 2K15 demigod for sure.
Yeah.
Like giving me real hacking vibes. But yeah, the real test is the NBA. But I think he'll be all right. Just gotta adjust.
I would like to see him in college to go against those guys. Like, even guys that don't necessarily have the prowess, like, all right, this dude's going like next. He's next. Like a guy like Reggie. You know what I mean? Like, even though Reggie's smaller than Giannis and Chet at 6'8", but he 225. You know what I mean? And so he's very strong, very athletic. Guys like that are going to be the guys he goes against. They're not going to be guarding him with, the bench guys. It's going to be everybody that's just as athletic or more athletic than him, but they're going to be physical.
Right.
I mean, obviously you're going to have to put your taller guys on there. And he'll go buy bigs, like he'll go buy Jokic, he'll go buy Nurkic, like he'll go buy all those people.
Yeah.
Wait, how old is he?
18.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he's got like this year and then one more year removed.
So
and he can go.
he like played high school and then went to the G League.
Nah,
he's in Australia.
Oh,
or not Australia. I'm sorry,
France, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about the other team I wanted to talk about after this.
Okay,
but yeah, he's in France.
We do have 2 donations.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. One is $5 from Greg.
Shout out Greg, man.
Greg says, "Bro, if I'm pooled, Draymond needs to fight me every day until I feel like I got my get back. They can't be teammates anymore. That's wild." Dre Tyson.
I feel like they could bounce back and they'll be all right, bro. Like,
he on that light skin type of time. I feel like Jordan Poole.
I do feel like
you know how that go though.
But I don't. I don't.
Oh, my fault.
I don't.
Y'all not the never mind.
No, but yeah, bro. There's been teams. Maybe we don't see it so publicly that makes this different. But like, there's definitely been teams. Like, didn't MJ like punch Steve Kerr in the face or something like that?
But that is the difference, though.
Yeah, it's not publicized to that.
But also, that's Michael Jordan. I would just
but it's Steve Kerr
and
also. Like,
but at the time,
that would literally be like if I was on the team with somebody and somebody hit me, like, oh, it's Clay, not Jordan Poole. I'm not out there doing Jordan Poole numbers, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not out there affecting the game. You're talking about a guy that can be a pretty boy. He wants to be the face, potentially can be, versus like got it from the trenches type of attitude, like a dog, and then like a little like.
Yeah.
Yorkie.
I hope they bounce back.
I mean, they will, but again, I know it don't seem like a big deal, but like in the public eye is what messed that up. Yep. Because if it doesn't go public, we get to speculate what we think happened.
Exactly.
Right.
Man, yeah, he probably just slapped him. He probably just hit him a couple times and it was cool.
We don't know the severity.
He laid him out in practice.
Yeah.
People had to come around to help him up. Or Draymond he could have stumped him out.
Yeah.
That looks bad.
I feel like in a way though,
that's hard.
Laney touched on this. I feel like Dre hit him and then realized like, oh shit, he's out, and then went to grab him to be like, oh man, I kind of messed up.
Oh, you do?
Like,
okay.
I didn't say that. Who told you that?
Did.
No, I didn't
that.
say that.
I don't feel like that either. I feel like he hit him and wanted to keep hitting.
I do
feel
too.
like he hit him and then grabbed him and then was on some like, yeah, like there's more where that came from type stuff, because Draymond is an old enough vet to be like, nah, I can't really just go full like curb stomp mode on this kid.
Yeah.
But I gotta like let him know like what's up.
What I told you is I feel like it was a plotted thing, because he was walking around over in the corner for a minute, and then he walked over to him and he kind of stood there for a second and then said something, and that's when Jordan Poole pushed him. So it was a calculated thing, in my opinion. I don't think it was a let me go over here and just start causing trouble. Like, I think he thought about whatever he said to make Jordan Poole push him, and then he retaliated.
I've heard reports of Jordan that said Jordan Poole was like, "You won't hit me. You won't hit me." Now I'm sure there's extracurriculars. You won't hit me, bitch.
Sure.
You won't hit me like, Mom. You won't hit me like.
That's
you know
only
what I mean?
it's only gonna
You won't
last
hit
so
me.
long.
Yeah, and then Draymond was like, "What's up? What'd you say? What?"
Draymond's
Just
probably
like
the
every
last
park
person
fight you've
need
ever
to mess
seen.
with,
Right,
too.
yeah.
Just like every park fight where it's like they just wait to who initiates, and Jordan
Word.
Poole was the one that did that. You know what I mean?
But
And
if that's the case, then why wasn't Jordan Poole ready to get hit? If he's saying you won't hit me, you won't hit
He
me.
never been in no
was
fight like
like-
No,
that.
because
It was like Dre stepped up to him, leaned on him. Jordan was like, "Yo, get off me, Mac." That's
what I'm saying.
It was a wrap.
push into the regular stance is crazy. That's crazy. Regular stance after the push? I ain't never seen that one.
Yeah,
So,
at that point, just be like, "Yo, get off me," and then walk by him.
right.
Don't
yeah,
push and then
be
just,
like, come on, what you
he
give me
got-
your best shot. Like,
be
that's
like- don't be
crazy.
like-
Right here.
You're right.
I'm
Like,
ready.
You can't do that.
He got hit into the wall, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Draymond hit him, and he got leaned into the wall.
I ain't gonna lie, I look bad though. Every time I watch it, I'll be like, damn.
Yeah. And one thing I will point out, go back and watch it again after we get off of here. There is not a lot of players who rush over there to break things up. It's all staff. That's
Yeah.
something I will point out.
I guarantee you they've had that conversation in the locker room.
Yes.
Like, all right, let it happen. If it gonna happen,
I'm
let it
sure.
happen. I ain't
I'm
doing
sure.
nothing. I'm not stepping in.
But there was
That's them.
there was
Let
not
them figure
really
it out.
any players that kind of rushed and got in the middle of things. It was more so like support staff, you could tell, or coaches, or so that's interesting to me
tough.
too.
That's bad.
It's bad, Clay.
Yeah.
Bad.
So
Clay.
then we had another donation.
Hey.
Two goated donated
got
$2
money in
again
this- in
and
this
said
time.
Scoot is a bucket too though.
Oh yeah, let's touch on it. Good job, too. Okay. He might be too goated for real. Okay, yeah, we can talk about Scoop.
Yeah, Scoot's good.
What you think though?
Man, I think he's a little rough around the edges, but I mean he's what is he, 17, 18?
Yeah,
he's gonna,
18,
He's
maybe-
gonna be that.
maybe
I
19.
think he's easily a 3-level scorer. I kind of want to see a little. I didn't pay too much attention to what he did, just because I was being like, man, he hit another 3. Oh, they down 12. They down 6. Now they down 5. I was looking at Victor on the other end, and I didn't do a good job of really just kind of like paying attention to what Scoot did. But his highlights were good. I mean, what do you have, like 27? And to
Something
Victor's
like
like
that.
37, 30?
27 and 9, I think.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So I can't. I'm not fully informed enough to really like give a full opinion on Scoot right now. To be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, same. Of course, I watched him in high school. I didn't watch a lot of his stuff in the G League outside of reacting last season. But the game I did watch where they were, going against each other, or they went head to head or whatever, he looked pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Super athletic. I thought he controlled the game later a lot better than I expected. Like you said, he's kind of still a bit of a raw prospect. You can tell, like, at times he's playing a lot of his athleticism, as a lot of young kids do, so that's not bad.
Yeah, I know.
But he doesn't mind passing.
I
He
agree.
doesn't mind finding the open person. Like, he's developing that, like, mindset now, which I believe will help him later on. You feel me? So,
Oh yeah.
a lot of upside, I'll say that. A lot of upside.
Yeah, the sky's the limit, I think, for him. Obviously, I don't know much about like his shooting performance. Obviously, you got to be able to shoot consistently. You got to play defense now. And if he's a willing passer, yeah, he's like you said. You get in the league where you got all the resources.
Got them resources.
He'll develop into a really, really good player.
Or if it don't, then, or if he doesn't, then, you know what I'm saying, it shows that, a lot of times people don't take advantage of those resources. I feel like he's a person who knows, even when he was talking, he was just like, yeah, man, I was a dog in high school. I want to really be able to do this. I've been around now. Like, he's starting to get more confident and comfortable. And, he just looks, he looked pretty good to me the other night.
So you think, I'm going to ask you this. I know for me, it'd be really tough with, in a sense, you get kids like that work and they work and they work, and then all of a sudden, like, that $1 million hits the bank account.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I had $1 million, y'all would know I had $1 million.
Dang.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't blow it all on dumb stuff. Like, I would invest it and then, get a house, or, get a couple cars. But
Hey, y'all got to see Laney pay.
but yeah,
That's funny.
I think a lot of times too, guys get complacent. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you see, I just had his name in my head. I can't even think of it now. Anyway, guys get complacent.
For sure.
So,
For sure.
guys that really grind and they really want to do it, like guys like Z, Zion.
For sure.
Our Zion, not Williamson, which we can talk about him. Man, there's so much stuff to talk about.
It is, bro. We playing catch up.
Like, they'll work for real.
Yeah.
But, guys that kind of have the spotlight on them, then they kind of be like, oh, man, well, I got to wear, the Cartier glasses.
Yeah, that might get you beat up by Draymond. It might. It might. Max
really
contract, huh? Stole on him. Now you got to go to Dallas. Sending your teammate to Dallas after stealing on him is wild, bro.
But I'll personally send a thank you note to Draymond.
For sure. Yeah.
Nah, that's really the definition of getting packed up.
Yeah, he
Like,
packed him up for sure.
got packed
He
up.
hit him in the light switch, man. This is a light switch. Like right here, this, right here, and like right here. You call
Take
that a
you
light
out, huh?
switch, man. You get hit, boom.
GG's.
Can't take a punch.
We don't know if he was knocked out, though.
You
Nah, I
don't.
don't
I mean,
think
Let's clarify. We don't know if he was knocked out.
Like, actually, we don't
Actually,
know.
all we know is the way that he was hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then the clip ends. So we don't know
Word,
if he was
word.
knocked out. We
W
don't
clickbait.
know.
Why they have to stop it right there?
W clickbait.
the dude that got paid was like, man, you only paid me for like 8 seconds. That's all I got.
Right.
8 seconds of the
You want,
security
you want the full
cameras,
minute? You
not
want the
even.
full minute? I need 50.
Right, yeah.
I wonder how much that person got paid, bro.
Got a little bag.
Yeah,
They
you know.
had
sure.
to get something, bro.
But I'm telling you, it had to have been like the security camera footage. Like the quality on that is so poor that it must have been like some camera that people forgot. They all forgot was even in the gym in the first place, and so they were just like, pull it real quick,
Yep.
and send it out real quick.
Facts, though.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so I want to talk about a little something here. Now, obviously, it doesn't necessarily matter. I mentioned the Adelaide or the Australian team, Adelaide 36ers. They came in and beat Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
And then the dude that went off got some like interest.
Oh, from NBA? From NBA
Yes,
teams?
he heard from like 17.
The left-handed dude?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Clay, no BS. He was did you watch the game?
No.
Clay, that man was pulling from hell.
Really?
What? Damn. Man, he was real talk though. I mean, he probably was playing with a chip on his shoulder, of course, but he looked good though.
Really?
He
Yeah.
did it again, didn't he? He
Did-
played
did they
another
go off?
team and he had like 27.
He can shoot it. I don't even know
Really?
who he is for real.
I don't either. But I heard he's got interest from like 17.
He cashed though. I see why.
Really?
Shit, I was interested. I'm like, well, Clippers need anybody else? I'm like,
Hey, did you see John Wall brought the Dougie back
Uh-huh.
out? John Wall brought
Yep.
the Dougie back out. I saw it
He did.
today. I
John
saw
Wall-
it today.
John did
Yeah.
Dougie. He did do that.
Anyways,
but yeah, let me get your thoughts though. How do you feel about that? Is that just a preseason game? Should we not like dive into that? Should we not worry about that?
Man, I'll be honest with you. As a Suns fan, I'd be kind of like,
A little worried, right?
yeah, I'd be a little on edge, and in a way. Now, obviously, you got a good team. You know you're gonna have a good team. It's a long season, 82 plus games, but you can't lose
Come on.
to
Come
somebody that's not in like
Come on.
to a team. Now, I'm not just saying any people. It's not a knock on guys that play overseas. It's some dudes overseas that can really go,
Nasty for sure.
but you can't lose to an overseas team.
Come on.
Did y'all say his name already?
I don't know his name. What's it?
Craig Randall.
Craig Randall.
is
What a
his
name.
What a name.
Lefty.
That's just like, oh, there go Craig.
Yep, they go Craig with the three
Craig.
ball again.
Yeah.
Yep, that was him. Facts though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree.
I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of pissed. If I'm a ticket holder for sure, yeah, I'm pissed.
I agree. Let me ask you this. Let me play devil's advocate just a little bit. How much of that is just the team and the organization not being in the best place because of their situation as well? Do you feel like the team is starting to be affected by what the owner has done and everybody talking about them and
Yeah,
just them kind of seeming a little less focused than they have in the past?
I think that's
I could be reaching though.
great point because, with everything with Victor and Scoot and Draymond and everything, you forget about what's going on. in
Feel me?
Phoenix. There's a lot of stuff going on, behind closed doors that not everybody knows about. This guy's trying to sell, and obviously there's just bad things. Necessarily negative energy per se. It's just probably kind of dead around there. I do kind of agree that it would be hard to lock in. But I've played with you on the court, and even if like whatever is going on outside of the 60 minutes that we play in the men's league, It doesn't matter.
That's real though.
Like,
yeah.
I'll be honest with you. For those of you that don't know and live under a rock, his channel was terminated.
Yeah.
Like, y'all saw that. If you ain't seen the video, go watch the video.
Yeah.
And even then, like, you were able to sit there with AJ and kind of be like, oh, man, and y'all had a little talk. You were able to kind of, in a way, like, laugh and joke about it. And then we got in there and we played, and it didn't look like anything really was going on mentally for you.
Right.
So you were able to put that to the side, even though, like, it's your livelihood, and really get down and play.
Right.
At the same time, I think if you're a professional,
come on,
you got to have that same kind of mentality.
All right, Clay. I'm with that.
Those guys get paid. Those guys get paid however many hundreds of millions of dollars as a team, and you can't beat somebody overseas.
No, I agree. I agree. I just wanted your thoughts.
And in some ways too, you kind of wonder if it's kind of a split, like these young guys feel a type of way versus the vets feel another type of way, whether it be one saying like, man, forget that, let's hoop, and the other one be like, no, I ain't doing nothing until like whatever happens is supposed to happen. That definitely can go both ways. But yeah, I think you got to put at that point, like, pride and ego's got to come into it a little bit more. Like, nah, we can't get beat by these dudes.
I feel that. What y'all think, chat? Get in there. Let me know. Is this just a preseason game? Should they not, dive too much into this? Should we not be worried about this from the Suns?
So we did have Makeshift 23 said, it's just preseason, guys. Let's relax.
Okay. See, because that's what I've been getting too. But I be so torn on this because it is preseason, but it's like, when you play a competitive sport, the goal ain't to lose.
No.
You feel me? So it's like,
ever.
For sure preseason. Hell
yes,
yeah.
for
Hell
sure.
Yeah. Great job.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. For sure preseason. But it's like, let's go ahead and get to it even though it's preseason too, though.
For real.
With the regular season around the corner, this is just my thinking. Like you said, with me, when I'm going through something, I'm like, all right, but like, let me get to what I need to get to. Now, if I perform poorly, hey, I tried.
Right.
So let me ask you this question. Does that change for you if you're making 10, 12, $20 million a year and it doesn't matter if you're losing games?
See, that's hard for me to answer, but to me, like, thinking about it realistically, no. Like,
okay,
you're too competitive.
I'm gonna see that 10 and 12 like, oh, okay, this person that I'm guarding averaging 20, I gotta prove why I'm supposed to get the 20 and he's supposed to get the 12.
Yeah.
I go into that all like thinking, like, when we was playing the other day, I'm like, all right, yeah, they saying he nice. Let me try to guard him.
Yeah, exactly. You're wired to compete at a level, and guys, when they get up there, it comes back to being complacent. Like, when you get paid $100 million over 5 years, like, yeah, I got my money. Screw this dude. Like, I hope he sells, but I'm gonna just hoop because I got to, and people want to come watch me play. But people that say, not a shot, makeshift, not a shot, no shots.
No shots.
If the same people that say it's preseason are going to be the same people that say, man, they'll get it fixed at the All-Star break when they're 23 and 36. Now, obviously, that type of math is way after All-Star break. But when you're 500 or just a little bit above, or at the time in the seeding, like, you're going to be in the play-in, like, at that point in time, your fans are going to say, like, oh, well, they usually come around. Well, sometimes that doesn't happen.
That's true, bro. That's true, because I said that a lot about the Lakers last season. They never came around. I was just looking stupid the whole time.
So Makeshift also said in the chat, their ultimate goal is to win the chip, so preseason doesn't matter to them.
You can think, I mean, fair enough. I get it.
Yeah. Teach his own.
And then Sam Lynn said they're championship contenders, so there's no risk to take there.
I'm with you. I mean, depends on how you look at it. I'm not mad at that take.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. But to get beat on your home, they got beat in Phoenix, right? Or was it?
I feel like, I don't know if it was in Phoenix. I don't know.
It may not have been. No, I don't think. But to get, yeah, same thing.
When they got blown out,
they didn't necessarily get blown out, but they got beat. I mean, I get, like, not taking the risk, but at the same time, like, why even play a preseason game then?
I mean, I'm with you. I ain't stepping on the floor thinking it's just preseason.
Yeah.
Who does that as a hooper? I don't care if it's preseason. I don't care. Them Rico Hines leagues, people get into it. So we just write them off. You get busted up in the Rico Hines joint, I gotta sleep with that at night. I don't like that.
Right.
When I'm in the men's league, I know it's just men's league. I be like, damn, what we on? Men's league.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it though, because it is just preseason, but coming from a standpoint of somebody who's like I'm super passionate about like always trying to like win and stuff. Like I was just kind of like, that still shouldn't happen though.
Right.
That shouldn't happen to me.
No.
You feel me? So, that's just my thoughts on it though.
Yeah. That I mean, to put it that way, that'd be like a D1 team playing an exhibition game against a D3 team and getting beat and being like, whatever.
Yeah.
Just preseason.
I mean, that happened with the Hogs last year.
I know.
Like we at game 1 televised, we ended up winning the game, but we beat them by almost. I can't remember exactly, but we were either up or down 1 or 2 at halftime to a D3 school.
Yeah.
It's just like,
but see, I feel like
what are we doing?
We're starting to take, and again, no shots. I feel like we're starting. I don't know these guys or how old they are, but I feel like we're starting to accept like that you can lose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's not accept that if we don't have to lose though. Like, let's go into this and put our best foot forward.
Yeah.
And if it don't work out, cool. I know D-Book and everybody didn't play or whatever, but it's a list of pros that should come like ready, so that even then when they step up, like we ready to go. You feel me? And we're able to win, and we're able to put ourselves in positions to not even have this conversation, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, again, it is preseason. A lot of starters didn't play for a long amount of time, and that's true and fair. But like, yeah, let's not just be cool with just losing though.
No. And some people in the chat, go ahead, Lainey.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say some people in the chat, aka I will take a shot at Sam because I love you, Sam. But he was like, "You're not gonna bust your tail for a scrimmage." He does in men's league though. Like
I promise,
for real. And he will call me out. He'll call anybody out. Like, what we on? Like we supposed to beat them by 40. We beat them by 25. So
that's just me though.
It's just the way people are wired, and I get it. Like I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to tear my ACL and be out because I want to play in the NBA, and I don't want to. But at the same time, like you've got talent that is paid to be there at a very high level. You got to win.
Come on.
You got to win. I pay you to win games if I'm the owner, which, I mean, I know that sounds very like face value, but at the end of the day, people come to your game to watch you play and watch you win, especially a home game. I go to a Hog game and we lose, man, I'm hurt. I don't even want to go back to the next one.
Man.
Same
That's
thing.
a lie. You want to go to everyone. Don't lie. You can look at me all you want. Hey, camera.
We are hurt though.
Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
We are hurt though. It hurt.
I ain't gonna lie. After Hofstra and Little Rock, I'm kind of like, man, we going right into SEC.
Man, I was worried.
We got beat by Hofstra.
I know.
Oh, you beat the hell out of us.
Worried.
They did. I forgot about that game.
You
I
forget about all
forgot
that.
about that
You
game.
Forget about all that. I live with that.
Man, I couldn't sleep either.
Man. But yeah, so I'm glad we kind of talked about that. I had some other things I wanted to talk about, but I can't really remember. Chat, y'all ask us some questions too. Y'all start getting.
I think you said Zion or something.
Yeah, Zion
Looking good.
He
He
looks very
leaned
good.
up. I saw a picture of his comparison from last year to this year, and I'm like, holy crap, he doesn't even look like the same kid.
I know I'm cold. Can you tell? I'm like jumping a little bit. Sorry, y'all, if y'all see that. Like I'm not tweaking.
Sorry, I'm so used to the other place where
No,
we
you
were
good.
so
I
hot.
can
I
go
had
turn the air
to.
off if you want me to.
Nah, I'll be fine. But
yeah,
no, he look all right though.
He looked like it literally looked like have you seen Patty the Batty, UFC dude? Bro, he's a UFC guy, and when he announces a fight, he looks like he just drinks like a case of beer every day, like fat cheeks.
Yeah.
But he comes in like fight night and he's shredded. I'm gonna show you a picture.
How you doing that?
It literally.
Here, while you pull that up, I'm gonna turn there.
How you doing that?
Patty the Batty.
That's Spence vibes, low key.
Low key.
Spence be fat, and then
he slim up
on the
real
way-
fast.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Who's this?
Errol Spence,
Who's that?
boxer.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Damn.
I slick cut up fast like that too though. I could lean up really fast. I really don't like that, honestly.
No, I gotta show you though. Look here. This is during camp. This is like pre-fight. Fight's been announced.
Ugh.
That's him.
Jeff Dahmer, right?
There he is, chat.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There he is, chat.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is, chat. Right here.
It's a big bull.
Okay. Then he comes back and he looks like that. That's a crazy transformation.
No, it is.
Like that's the
crazy.
Hold it back. Yeah.
that's the Zion transformation right there. That
Did they
Mountain
really
Dew-
put that clause in there, or was that just a joke?
I think it was.
It was a joke, or it was for
I
real.
think it was for real.
Hey, it worked.
Same thing with Kyler Murray. Did you hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. It was rumored that like he had to watch a certain amount of log a certain amount of hours. of film.
Yep. I did.
So
Yeah.
I definitely think that. And then the Cardinals got in trouble for it, and they were like, "Okay, never mind, we'll waive that."
Dang.
But I definitely think, man, you saw the Mountain Dew commercial.
I know.
I was like,
He's on that couch.
I know.
God damn.
Big comfy couch for sure.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
like-
yeah, you right though.
I'm
They
glad,
probably really
bro.
put that in the contract.
they had to.
Got him right though.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I would have done that. I wouldn't have been as bold enough to put it in the contract. But
You
like,
don't think so? I think I would have put it in there.
For
I
your
would.
franchise player.
I would have
Yeah.
put it in there
Yeah.
from the draft though. No bull. No bull. He would have had that from draft night.
but I would have also been on some like real petty, because you know I'm a petty owner. If I'm gonna pay somebody, I ain't gonna pay you, or I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna be like, look, man, I can get you 5. I can get you 50 over 5, or I can get you 75 to 100 over 5. But you got to lose 30.
Absolutely no one would want to play for you. I'm convinced. If you were a coach or a
they would.
GM, I think no
I'm gonna lose
one.
30 though. I swear to God.
Yep.
Clay, I got
swear.
you. 75.
Swear. But that's an under the table thing, because then nobody ever has to know. It can be a, he said, she said moment if it ever came out. Like, man, why are they on that? Well, he wanted the 75.
Yeah.
He got the
Facts.
100, didn't he?
Right.
Man, I hope he has a good, healthy season finally. I just want to see him play.
Yeah, that's the tough part with
It's
athletic
like
guys like
mad potential,
Mhm.
and it's like we can't see it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, going into that draft, I always felt Ja was better because I felt like he was more skilled. Zion was more dominant. However, his dominance was like crazy. Like 26 a game.
Yeah.
I was
Dunking
like,
everything.
Yes, bro. Like,
Blocks.
you see when he ripped the ball from
Ben Simmons.
from Giannis, I think.
No, he ripped it from Ben Simmons,
From
I
Ben?
thought, right?
I don't remember.
Might have
I remember him ripping the
It
ball
was
from
Kevin
somebody.
Knox.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
It was
that.
Kevin Knox.
Uh-huh.
I feel like he did it to multiple people.
He
but he's
did.
just like a freak of nature. So I hope we get to see like a healthy season.
I think this the
Finally.
one.
I think it is.
No BS. I think the Pelicans make the playoffs this year, Clay.
Think so?
I think so. I think like a 6th, 7th seed, bro.
So play in, right? Wouldn't that be playing
If they
in the
make the
West?
6th seed, then it
Then
ain't.
it's-
The,
yeah, then
you know
they're
what I'm
in.
saying? But I think
6 and you're in.
they got a nice little squad, bro.
Bro, they nice.
They nice, bro.
B.I., Zion,
Yup.
CJ.
Yup.
I
Who
forgot
they
CJ
point
was
guard?
over there.
I don't know who they point guard.
Alvarado? Do they be standing in the
And
corner?
I think he comes off the bench.
Okay, so who's their point guard?
I don't know.
What's buddy that went to Kansas
Oh,
with the 3-ball? He's over there, right?
Oh, he played on the Hornets for a little bit.
Yep.
oh my gosh.
Graham,
Devontae
Yeah, to
Graham.
Graham. Yep.
Yeah.
He's over there, right?
he's tough.
He's tough. He's
That's a good
tough.
team, bro.
That ain't a bad team, bro.
Who's the center?
Jackson Hayes.
Yep.
Or not, is Jackson Hayes? What's his last name? It's Jackson something. Is it Hayes?
Yeah.
Hayes.
Mhm.
It is Jackson Hayes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Big
No.
Art.
Yeah.
Yeah. If y'all don't know Art, look him up.
That's
Big
so-
Art. No cap. Well, they got a squad, bro.
That stray is so wild.
It is. Shout out my brother though, man. I had to. But yeah, bro, like they actually have a pretty solid team, bro.
They do.
And they got the lock, buddy that went to Hubert Jones. You know,
Yeah.
he a lockdown with the
Yep.
wingspan.
From Bama.
He's starting to put it together. Yep.
They might be a sleeper.
I'm saying.
That's tough. The West is always tough. Now, granted, it's been pretty easily as of late, but the Mavs are good. The Clippers, new look Clippers. We're gonna see how the Lakers do.
Yeah.
Are the T-Wolves in?
Oh, Denver got
Denver.
Murray back.
Yeah,
right.
They got Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, there's so many like interchangeable last names. Like it's like 4 Murrays, 3 Johnsons. Like all this stuff is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. But we can talk. So that I do kind of want to get in. Do we have any questions, Lainey, in the chat?
We do. This isn't basketball related. They want to talk about Tua.
Okay. Yeah, we
can
can
do
talk
that.
about Tua.
They want to talk about Tua, but
What
Sam-
about Tua?
Just talking about the
The situation.
situation. I mean, they said Manny made me do it. Said, do y'all talk about football too? Because what happened to Tua is crazy.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's wild.
So I believe they had a game Sunday, and that's when the original injury happened.
Yeah, you ain't see him wobbling. He looked like
And
what
he
I would
looked
imagine
like-
Jordan Poole would have looked like getting up.
Yeah, he looked messed
He looked
up.
Same
drunk.
vibes for sure.
He
Good
looked
call.
drunk.
And
for sure.
apparently he cleared protocols and he was fine to go
So
into a
the
game
doctor
4
who
days
cleared
later.
him of that protocol
Got him
has
out
been
of it.
fired.
Yep.
Been fired.
Gone.
Because they realized that the tests and protocol he was putting Tua through were faulty, and that he was putting him through his own tests and regulations and things
Oh,
like
that's
that.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Yes, it was not actual NFL mandated tests.
What? I
It
did not
was-
know that.
It was whatever he thought as a neurologist was best. So he has been let go. So that doctor was indeed fired. But it's also known in the NFL that if you get a concussion, the doctor who evaluates you on the field to see if you have a concussion evaluates you throughout the week leading up to the next game.
Yeah.
So
It's the same thing with KJ.
yes. And so pretty confident that the doctor who also cleared him to play in that game is the one who evaluated him to play clearing up or coming up to the Thursday game. And then that's when he seized on the field and
I'm
yeah.
gonna be completely honest with you. As a coach, I can't put you back out there. Mentally, for me, I can't do it. I don't care how many you pass. Bro, you got up and you shook your head. That's the number one sign when somebody's got their bell rung. And it's like, okay, yeah, he's like dinged up for real.
Yeah.
He's sitting up. He's like, he shakes a couple times and he adjusts his face mask and he shakes again. It's like, something ain't right. Then he takes 2 or 3 steps and buckles.
In his limp legging.
And then he gets up,
Yeah.
takes 2 or 3 more, and then he buckles. At that point, you're not playing. This is why people would want to play for me. You're not playing for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks. Like minimum.
Yeah.
I'm getting you evaluated by this guy. I'm getting a second opinion, and then I might get a third opinion on you.
Yeah. That's
Especially
real though.
with-
That's real though.
With something like that,
Because it's about your life.
I
It's-
can't put you out there. I would never put
Yes.
you in a situation like that.
That's real,
You
y'all.
or you.
For sure.
I would
Yeah.
never put anybody in that type of situation to be like, man, you could go out there and really just screw your life up.
No,
I
that
mean,
is true. Clay don't play about that health stuff. Or Laney. Boy, when
Yeah.
I had that boot on, oh, no golf.
Yeah.
I can't golf?
Yeah,
And by golf, he means mini golf. And by
Mini
golf,
golf.
he means mini golf.
Not the real golf.
Bro,
Not even top golf. This is mini golf. No golfing today, Jay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Bro, like even today when we was working out, like remember the full court layup? Like the ball was on the floor. He said, hold up,
Yeah.
wait.
Right, yeah.
But we also had to do that though. That was like what we
Yeah,
had to do. So.
You don't know how many
That's
dudes,
real, though.
You know how many dudes have gone up for a dunk, and I've had to catch them because like it just happens. Like if we're doing a drill, a ball is going to somehow roll on the floor. Man, I'm not going to be the one to be responsible for you rolling your ankle or breaking your foot.
That's real,
or
though.
like hurting your back.
For sure.
Breaking
I
your
done caught
face.
Reggie and Dan a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like big dunk, knees to the face. Like
Yeah.
nope. That ain't happening. Not on my watch. I'm standing right under you because it actually did happen to me on a court we played in the Armed Forces Classic. Somebody shot just an absolute brick.
Yeah.
And it got stuck. And I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, well maybe Dan will get it down. Maybe Trey, somebody like 6'8", 6'9", 7 foot. Okay, nobody gonna get it down. All right, cool.
Go ahead, Clay.
Well, I'm gonna just try to wait till nobody's shooting, then I'm gonna jump and get it. I wait. Man, I jumped up there. I got the ball, landed on my feet, bounced up in the air, on my ass.
Damn.
And everybody was like, I hate that.
Yeah, I know. I do too, though. I do too. Dang, that is
I
the
hate
worst.
that.
though.
And I
Embarrassing.
was like, man, of all things, like even with Jay when he was like recording and the ball hit the thing, I was like, watch your feet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play with the feet, bro. I don't play. I don't
Clay
play
knows
with like
that.
lower extremity injuries.
They
I
really don't, though. Not just Clay Laney, too, man.
Yeah.
Like I
For
don't
real.
play with that type of stuff. I got to look out for people.
But
That's real, man.
so on the Tua topic, 1,000%. If you're a coach,
Yeah.
you have to make an executive decision to think about the betterment of the player. Now, yes, the neurologist did clear him, but it also comes down to what did you see on the field? What did you see? You saw him get up and not be able to walk. Like that is a problem.
And not only did you see it, but like
Everyone.
3 million people
Yes.
saw it.
I know.
Like the people watching the stream, watching the game, and then everybody saw it on social media. When he went out there and they put him back in the game,
I know
the
that
first
is.
game.
I know that is wild, though.
They pulled him back. You good? He's probably just like looking out there like, oh yeah, you good? Go on.
yeah, go ahead, man.
Finish
So-
the game.
Throw
Then
the
you come back and
touchdown.
play Thursday night, and you get. And now, obviously, it is kind of a dirty hit, but football is a violent game. You sign up to put the helmet on, stuff's going to happen. Dude body slams him, and then, he just seized.
So
that's
Cam's
terrible.
Films in the chat, I think you're a little confused. So Tua's initial injury, the first concussion was on Sunday night. Then he played the Thursday night game, and that's when he was seizing at midfield. That's when he was stretchered off and all of that. So it was
crazy. I hate
it was from Sunday to Thursday was the time span of when they evaluated him every day and let him play.
He's been playing good too, right? They was like 3-0.
They were 4-0.
Yes.
They were like 3-4-0.
No, they were 4-0 going into that game. In that game, they
Thursday.
lost. So then they were 4-1. But did you also see the Colts? Was it the Colts player last night who also got hit?
Yeah.
Was it Thursday night last night?
Hines,
Yeah,
Something
he
about them
got hurt
Thursday
real
night
bad.
games.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And bad luck.
Yeah.
Thursday games.
Same
bad
thing
luck.
happened to him, but he got like pinball. One
Yes.
dude hit him. He bounced off that guy, got
then
hit
got-
again. He was on his way down, and then a third guy hit him.
Oh,
and he
Damn.
just
yes.
back of the head, like to the turf.
Yes.
I played football for 1 year. Now, granted, it was 3A small high school, but I
Macaulay was like
it's football.
120
Yeah.
pounds.
I played the position. I played the position where you had to run across the middle of the field. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
There were a lot of
On
times.
defense?
No offense. I'm
was
looking
a
for the
receiver.
ball and the linebacker right here. My ear hole is just right here for him to just boom.
Oh my!
I got hit a couple times and got up. My mom was watching. Sorry, Mom, to admit this, but like there are a couple times I got up and just kind of like, oh,
Yeah. It's tough, man.
what was the play? I'm not even gonna run the. I don't even know. I'm just gonna go back out here. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
that's how it is. But it kind of goes back. Football players are warriors. Those dudes want to win. They want to compete.
Right.
No matter like what it does to their body. Whereas like a basketball player,
I know. Clearly, just lose to a team overseas
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
call it preseason, and we'll just move
yeah,
on.
clap it up for that. Clap it up for
Can't-
that.
Hell yeah. Can't do that.
They don't even care. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
We hooping or not?
Loser.
But I think that's the big reason why now, especially with our quarterback Arkansas, KJ's out, but they've taken every precaution because of what happened to Tua. I
You
think
have to.
now,
Yeah.
everybody across the country from Pee Wee football to major NFL now, anytime somebody gets hit and they're a little like go get him, or we'll like stay down.
For sure.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. I think the coach deserves some sort of. Now, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I think he deserves some sort of punishment. Obviously, the NFL Players Association is launching their investigation. They're going to protect the NF and the L in the logo. But yeah, I think multiple issues were at fault.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Doctor's a scumbag.
he is for sure.
Big
I agree.
scumbag.
I fully agree. I'm going to get to some questions, a little like rapid fire
Okay.
chat. We'll be winding
hold on.
down.
I do have one good thing I want to touch on. Sam Lynn said Tom Brady divorcing Giselle to chase another ring is crazy.
Is that that's really a
It's a
thing?
thing.
They
Huh?
are
Both hired
They are
lawyers.
divorcing
They've
because
got
he
him on
would not
retainer.
quit playing football.
Here's the thing, though. Here's my thing. Why in the world would you divorce somebody whose net worth is as much as what you made your entire career? She's worth $400 million.
Damn, 400?
Tom Brady has made $250 his entire NFL career.
Got goosebumps.
Shit.
She is the highest paid model in the world.
I mean, sometimes, Clay, that ain't what it's about.
I agree.
You know? You know what I mean?
I've been there. I don't know, man. He's 40. You 45, bro. Why? Just hang it up.
He like, he like football, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm a Brady hater. I don't like Tom Brady mainly because I don't have an answer. If Blake's watching, sorry, Blake.
What is that?
yeah.
What is that? I don't have an answer.
But my
Yeah, lady, I ain't got an answer.
Such a hater. You tell me
But-
I'm a hater.
They're not
But-
even doing that good this year.
that's my point. I respect somebody's career. For Tom Brady to be like the GOAT of football, not necessarily just the quarterback position, like the GOAT, I don't like to see him struggle at this late in his career.
I agree with that.
That's like seeing Coach K lose in the Final Four. You know what I mean? Obviously, do I want him to win a Super Bowl? I mean, not really, because I don't want to listen to Blake. Like, just
It's more about Blake than Brady,
Yeah,
though. Like,
it's Blake than Brady.
Yeah.
Blake's the reason I don't like Brady. No, but yeah, I hate to see a legacy tarnished by like sort of a downhill slide, and you can kind of equate that not necessarily to LeBron, but like where you start to see the Lakers slide, season by season to where it's almost like they're not even in the mention to make the finals, and LeBron's still on that team. At, 38 or 39, however old he is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hate that thing. I hate it about Brady. But yeah, to divorce your wife when you're combined both to be dang near worth $1 billion, nah.
That is tough. That is tough when you put it like that. But let me ask you this. I gotta play devil's advocate again.
Go ahead.
There is a true thing that when you do something for so long, when you don't do it, sometimes you can't rest.
True.
So, okay, yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Thinking about that though, I don't feel like it was as easy for him to step away as we're talking about it. Because if you like truly dedicated to something, of course, like we want the bread, but he got enough bread to still be dedicated and like.
Like, yeah, he's never not played football.
You know? Like,
so, like, does he know how to walk away and actually not play football?
Right. Eventually he will. Then, you know, maybe they just get back together or something. I don't know. But, like, I feel like he's in a point right now where it's like he don't know how to chill.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's what's leading to, all this stuff happening. But to your point, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, bro, like you could have went out on top and,
Yeah.
And been done.
They ain't got no chill, bro.
Yeah, I think his pride and his ego is also the type of thing. You know how a coach is.
You don't know this man, and you talking about pride and ego. Go ahead, though. I'm listening. I'm listening. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did. You forget I got all the power up here. Well, you kind of do too. You could end the stream.
Lania, get us out of here. Stream's over.
Right. And
technically, I have the power.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. But I think, I run into it in a sense of when I'm out there, like if I train somebody or if I'm helping coach, whatever, it frustrates me because I can see what's supposed to happen in my head. Now, I may not be the best at portraying how to do it or getting people to understand how to do it, but it bothers me to the point where it's like, man, let me just do it. If I could do this, I would.
Yeah.
And Brady was sitting back there watching football for however, hours it was before he was like, nah, I'm back. That he was like, man, I could do this still.
Yep.
These are my guys, this is my team. They can't go out like that. Like, I got to step in because I'm the one that can do it. And I think that's why he came back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It definitely would drive, some issues with a relationship for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have, that's the issue.
He definitely had me fooled. I saw the post, the long paragraph on Instagram, the farewell, all that. A month later, Tom Brady's back.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
They just need a little break. I'm like, man, this break whack. Well, he back to the field.
What happened? He had to get home and see them. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Stop. What was your rapid fire? Let's go. Come on.
That's crazy.
I'm
So
hungry.
he had to see them kids. And
That's
she off at
horrible.
work, and he like, man, I'm tired of dealing with Tom Jr., man. I need to get back in here and watch some film.
He can't catch no footballs, bro.
You can't throw it, man. I got to get back.
I gotta go.
L son.
No, that's crazy. That's
Sorry,
crazy.
Tom. We love you. Come to the
sure.
show.
No, you don't. You just said you didn't like him. What you mean we love you?
I respect you.
Only because of Brady. Yeah. I mean,
Only because of Blake. It's Blake's fault.
It's Blake.
It's all
not
Blake's
you, Brady.
fault.
It's Blake.
Okay, rapid fire. I want to get everybody's thoughts here. Long shots. Who's going to make the playoffs that shouldn't make it this year?
That shouldn't.
Pelicans.
Oh, you talking about basketball?
Basketball, but yeah, basketball.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Pelicans too.
Okay. No, you don't have like an outlandish take?
Nah, I wanted to go Kings, but it's like,
That's just for sell.
I know. I just like Marcellus.
Sal.
Yeah.
Shout out Sal.
They not making it. Clip it and send it to him. Kings ain't. Sorry, Marcellus. Kings aren't doing anything this year. Shout out Malik though.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going with Laney. I'm thinking the Pelicans. Bro.
Ooh, we've got a lot of good takes in the chat. Clay, who do you think? Though, don't look at the chat. Who do you think?
I really don't know, but and I do agree with Greg. I'm kind of thinking the Cavs, man. They got a young team
Oh, that's a good one.
To do what?
to make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Cavs will make it for sure.
Think so? With a young
Easily.
team, it's kind of difficult as you get later in. I
They
don't
made
know.
it last year, I think.
Were they?
8th seed, I think.
So
Yeah.
play in.
Yeah.
See, to me, if I make the playoffs, like I made it, leave no doubt. If I had to play to get in the playoffs, I didn't make the playoffs.
Oh dang, people don't think the Cavs gonna go through the teams on the East. Am I tripping? Because to me, I'm thinking the Cavs in there.
So you got the Heat. Man, I got to ask y'all that. Are you paying Tyler Hero $100 million over 5 years?
Not a chance.
Why? I mean, like,
He,
they gotta be moving
I think
down
it's
there. They got extra bread
Feel
that
for the
that
song.
they need to get off of. You know what I mean?
He listening to too much Jack Harlow.
I got a question. When you win, did he get that money because he won the award or like the sixth man? That's
I don't
why.
care what awards you win. I'm not paying you $5.
no,
I
you're not.
agree.
You're not
I
guaranteed any
agree.
money. No, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's in your contract, you're not guaranteed any
I
money.
thought they
no.
get like bonuses or something. I don't know.
I mean,
He-
they probably do.
Yeah, he got
but,
that last year.
Yeah, but not
yeah.
anything crazy like what they're trying to give him.
5
No.
years, $100 million. Damn.
As the
Extension.
sixth man.
Yeah,
though.
6 man.
You got to
don't
keep that in
start.
mind. You got to keep that in mind. I mean, I know,
Like
like,
the ball go up, he just like sitting.
He wearing this right here. It just got the
So
heat on.
lean
it.
lean over in Clay's camera.
Yeah,
lean over
he,
toward
he
Clay.
got
hell
the
yeah,
tech
big
on.
tech.
Big tech.
Don't get me wrong, he a bucket, but like, yeah, he coming off the bench. I think he's a $60 million guy though, 60,
Yeah,
70 maybe.
over 5.
Okay,
Yep.
so IJ Rogers says 4 years, $132 million.
Yeah.
That's what he got.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. What's his
Or-
name? Guy.
He starting this year though.
Tyler.
Yeah,
At that point, I feel like you pay him so much
he got to
has
start. He got to
You
start.
got
this year.
to.
Yeah, he
What
gotta
you
start.
mean?
I'm hating.
25 and
He gotta
4
start.
is not worth $20 million.
gotta
a year.
start,
You
right?
average 25.
No, 20, comma 5, comma 4. 20 points, 5 something, 4 something. I'm not
Okay.
paying you $20 million. Not when you got Jimmy Butler and everybody else on the squad. Bam, I got to worry about Bam too.
Okay,
Cap
okay.
space.
Greg donated $2 and said, "Who's better, RJ Barrett or Tyler Hero?"
Oh wow.
Everybody collectively, I wish y'all could have heard the collective room deep breath.
I know,
Everyone
that
at the
is a
same
tough
time.
one though.
I'm not gonna lie. Based off of like, you can plug and play into an offense? Probably Tyler.
Yeah,
No
for
BS.
me.
I'm leaning towards Tyler too.
So we've got Tyler's
I like
in the
RJ
chat.
though. I like RJ.
Is that just because you from New York though?
No,
I feel like
no.
plug and play. Yes, Tyler. RJ though, I think can do more though. Like I feel like he's going to get you more boards. He's going to play better defense.
Yeah.
Can push it a lot better in transition. I'm gonna go with Tyler, but it's close. Great question though.
Oh wow, he's getting paid $130 million.
Man, what's up,
That's what
though?
I just said.
That's
Yeah,
wild,
she
though.
said 132 or something like that.
He don't listen. But yes, that is wild. That is wild.
Like the
though.
starting
That is
team, I'm
wild.
gonna go RJ, but like to fit in better is Tyler.
Yeah, you can plug and play a guy like Tyler Hero.
Is
more
he
than
gonna
you
start though, Chad? Let me know if he's starting though. If
If
he's
he
starting,
don't-
I don't have a problem with it.
If he
Regardless,
don't
but
start,
I
it
do
make
kind
more
of agree
sense.
with Sam. Sam says 20 million is the new 8. Yeah,
But what's 130
But-
million?
130.
130 is wild.
Now the caveat to that is Jalen Brunson just got kind of the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
I do agree. It is kind of the new baseline. I'm not paying you. I'll pay you 15 at the most.
15.
15 a year. 15
no
a
one
year,
would
15
want to play for
15
Clay.
a year. 15 a year. I'll pay you 15 a year at the most. That's all. You don't
mean-
start for me, bro.
yeah.
I
Okay,
know.
so we
That's
have
what
good-
it is for
Like
me.
you don't start. I got to worry about Bam. I got to worry about Jimmy. You still kind of got is what's his name, buddy, with the bounce still there? Derrick Jones. He's still
Nah,
over
he
there?
left.
Nah, he gone.
But do you
Who's
not
over
think
there?
you can find somebody for 130
Yeah,
That
I think
could-
you can
that
find a
could
lot
really-
of 130s.
that could really do some damage?
Yes.
So we had a
Yes.
few people ask in the chat, what about him or Jordan Poole? Tyler Hero or Jordan Poole?
I'm taking Poole.
Yeah,
I think I'm going Poole too.
I'm taking Jordan Poole
Okay.
Put it on the floor a little better.
easily. He can score. Tyler be the type of dude to come off, no shot. Okay, drag out, come get the screen real quick. I ain't got nothing. Get off of it, relocate, like backside pairs action.
Right. And
You know what I
again,
mean?
nothing wrong with that.
No,
Great job.
I would be that type of player.
Right. But not
1000%.
not 130 though.
Yeah, no.
He getting this?
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Good job. I like it. Like
You getting the
yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
you get that.
Great job.
Yeah.
But like I don't know about 130 though.
Oh, Clay, I meant to ask you, how you feel about Jalen Brunson? That's his name, right?
Yeah. What about him?
Leaving Dallas. you
That
saying?
contract, yeah. How
Clay
you feel
really
about
liked
that?
Brunson.
Because I felt like, damn, that's a lot. But like, people were saying what Sam was saying, like 20 the new whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. To be his stature and get paid that much is kind of crazy to me. for a guy that's not overly athletic, that really just kind of does the intangibles. He's kind of, I don't want to say that. Oh, man, I'm going to say it anyway. He's kind of like Kyle Lowry in a sense.
Oh, you hating that?
That hurt.
That
God.
dude
You know what I
hurt.
mean?
Damn.
But think easy now. But think about it this way: like, what does Kyle Lowry do? He plays defense, take charges, gets his teammates involved.
You just
he
don't
can kind
like
of score off the
Lowry.
bounce. What does Jalen Brunson do different?
He's a little more shifty.
Okay,
Create a better.
he can take you off the bounce a little bit more. What does Jalen Brunson do more? What does he do better than Kyle Lowry? Other than he's a little more shifty, he can probably shoot it a little better.
Yep, that's it though. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if he plays better defense than
Kyle Lowry.
I don't know.
Agree. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. You know, he gonna take a charge, a slide, and fall, hit the butt.
Big boot.
Hit the butt.
You know what I'm
Whoa.
saying? Yeah. Whoa. Right. What's going on?
He said he gonna fall on the butt. We all know,
Yeah,
like
but-
he got.
but
the,
then-
You
you
described
ad-libbed
it.
it, though.
Yeah, and described
Like
it.
Migos, like
oh well. Somebody had to say it.
But so yeah, to your point though, you're not too far off. Very similar games.
I feel like it was more of an overstep for New York to get him away. Be like, nah, we really need somebody like him. So we'll pay you what Dallas can't.
Yeah.
Because they got to worry about Luka. They got to pay Timmy. Well, go ahead.
Sam said 30 million year players are Kyle Lowry, D'Angelo Russell, Drew Holiday, and Ayton.
Okay, so I'm paying every one of them but Kyle Lowry 30. I'm not paying
Lowry
Kyle
only
Lowry
makes
30.
28. Just correction.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not paying Kyle Lowry more. I no BS. I'm probably not paying him more than 15.
Yeah.
Clay.
15 a year at max, bro. What have you done as in your career? You won with Kawhi. Cool.
I know.
You ain't done nothing since or before.
I mean,
Like, yeah, you had some all-star. Like, you had good seasons.
Most
like,
points for the most Raptors points, right?
Okay, how close is Fred VanVleet to breaking that?
know.
I think if Fred VanVleet finished his career there, he'll probably be the all-time leader. in
Or
points.
Siakam.
Or, Pascal. It's like Kyle Lowry's done stuff good. He's never been like, I don't know. I might be hating.
I
Okay.
could be hating too.
Rapid fire. Let's go. What's more
All right,
rapid fire?
rapid fire. Okay. Who's your sleeper team? Not the and it can't be what you just said. Can't be the Pelicans.
Clips.
Clips. Really? They're a sleeper?
I feel like they are.
I feel like they kind of got everybody's attention in the West, though. I ain't gonna lie.
For the wrong reasons though, because John Wall dug in and Kawhi's
why.
back. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
not for PG is back, not for hooping reasons, not yet. But I do feel like they could end up being like a top 3, top 4 team. I feel like they may be better than Memphis.
Really?
I think so. The only problem is the bigs. We don't have the bigs. But in
You
guards,
still got what's his name?
who?
Zoom something.
Zubac.
Hell yeah.
Crazy on 2K sucks IRL. Yeah, I'm going Clips. I'm going Clips. What you saying? Who you taking?
I'm gonna go like way out there and go with our guy Cade. I'm interested to see what Detroit's got going on.
So there's been a few people in the chat saying Detroit, so that's not way out there. I will say.
I've seen some
Kate
videos
Clayton.
on him. I think isn't Jaden Ivey out there?
Yep.
You got Cade, Jaden Ivey, and then whoever the hell else they have. But I think I just kind of want to see what they look like. And are they going to go far? They may go 10-72. I don't know. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they say. Well, we obviously won't see them much because they're up there and they suck.
In regards to the younger teams, I think I gotta go Rockets. Rockets over Detroit for
Okay.
me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's me. But y'all didn't. You didn't ask that. What you think, Laney?
There are a few
Sleeper?
people in the chat saying Rockets too. There are a few people saying Raptors.
That's not bad.
not a bad
Nuggets.
take.
I don't know
Scotty
why they're
Barnes.
a sleeper though. Nuggets aren't a
Three
sleeper.
Siakams.
too.
Wizards. Somebody said Hawks.
Siakam.
Hawks.
Hawks is good.
Yeah, that's kind of who I was leaning towards.
Hawks.
Yeah, there's a few people saying Atlanta.
They gonna need a little time to jail though.
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray is just so used to having the ball in his hands. That's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little awkward.
I think
gonna be a
if
little
you're,
awkward
if you're the
early on.
coach, that like, yeah, I get it, but I know guys want to stagger their minutes. It ain't about who starts when they throw the ball up. It's about we got 10 seconds left. We're down 2. What are my 5 guys that I want to be on the floor?
That's real.
I was never a guy that was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start.
Same though.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
If I'm out there when it's crunch time, then I'm
yeah.
supposed to be out here.
Same
It doesn't
though.
matter. It's always, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's,
Yeah.
AKA, it's about how you finish, not how you start. So I think you stagger their minutes. Take when Trey come out, DeJounte goes in.
They not doing that though.
No, they're not.
You know they
when
ain't
you
doing
take
that.
if you take John Collins out, put DeJounte in, let them stagger that way. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have. I think they'll be fine, but it's gonna be a little different early on. You got a sleeper team, Lenny?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Who's your sleeper,
I'll
bro?
go with the Hawks.
You're going with the Hawks?
I
Okay.
think, I think if I had to go with one, that would probably be.
Oh,
Okay.
Clint
I don't mind
Capella is not playing, right? Damn.
I'll go Clippers. I'll go Clippers.
Come on in, Lane.
I'll go
Probably
Clippers.
John Wall, Clippers.
Dougie
PG.
and John Wall. I'll go with
Okay.
Clippers.
Does LeBron pass Kareem for all-time scoring, all-time points?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many does he need? Probably a
1,000,
dumb
right?
question. He needs 1,000?
It's like something like
or
that.
1,200, 1,300,
That's
something
not
like
that.
that.
Okay, never mind. That was a dumb
Yeah,
question.
he's definitely
He,
gonna.
he's got to
Like,
average like
this
8
season.
points.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay, so how far do the Lakers go? New look Lakers. AD's hurt. Shocker.
He's hurt again?
Lower
He's
back,
not gonna
right?
start the season, bro. Have you not seen that?
Lower back, right? What is it? Was it lower
Paying
back?
AD like $12 million a year.
No, he got him a ring though.
Lord Almighty.
He got him a ring though.
Yeah,
But
he
that
got
does suck because I've been talking this AD stuff the whole summer just so he can not start the season.
Yeah, and it makes you look bad because
does.
everybody gonna be like, "Oh, Jay, you know what Jay Jones was saying?
Yep.
I got to get my Twitter fingers ready."
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Big time.
Man.
So how long? With Pat Bev over there and Russ, who knows what that's going to look like. With obviously LeBron, you lose THT, you got Austin Reeves still out there. How far do the Lakers go? Number one, or how about I say this? Will the Lakers make the playoffs?
I think they in the same situation they were in last year.
Play in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
If they make the playoffs, do they get out of the first round?
Depends on who. If somebody's like the Nuggets ends up being the first team, they might. If
Okay.
it's somebody like the Warriors or even like the Suns, I don't see it.
Okay.
I don't see it.
All right. What do you think? You think they get out the first round if they make the playoffs?
Tough. I know this is gonna sound real cliche, but it all depends on Anthony Davis. Like that's really what it come down to.
You got to get another big. I need to call Genie.
Shit, he using all the money. They paying the top three. Russ, AD, Bron.
I feel like
They gotta get his.
problem's not fixed. Like,
No, it ain't. Well, how they gonna get another big? They ain't got no money. They no money, bro.
And you just got a new coach.
Lakers is broke. Damn.
Yeah. Spent
hard.
all the money on Russ.
You know how much California taxes are, bro? It's a lot.
Yeah. Laney, what you think? They making it?
Probably not, in my opinion.
Okay.
I just don't think they've gotten much better. I don't think they will. And if AD's still hurt, I mean, that does a lot for morale.
That hurt too. Damn, I was wanting to see AD play this year. I mean, I will, but you know.
Yeah,
what does
but who
that
know?
do?
We might not, though. We might not. You never know.
No, I
You
know.
never know.
I mean,
Nah, that's bad though. He's really hurt so much.
I know.
He didn't touch a ball for 4 months, and then he touched the ball all summer. I had to stop for a second. Then he touched the ball, and he
his
picked the
balls
ball
all
up
summer.
all summer, and now he ain't even gonna play
It does up.
the first little part of the season. That's so crazy to me. Okay, so what does this do for LeBron? Will LeBron ever win another chip?
Another champ.
Nah.
It ain't looking too hot. I'm gonna be real.
I hate it.
Well, so let me ask you this. How many more years does LeBron play?
When Bronny get in there?
2 years.
2? He got 2 left.
Just two?
Easily.
Or you think he's good for
I think
4?
he'll stay with Bryce. He'll play with Bryce and be done.
Damn. I don't see Bryce. Bryce, good job though. Keep hooping. It's time for me to go though. I think 2, maybe 3 max. I'm thinking 3 max.
So we have three in the chat, 4 in the chat, 3 in the chat. So 3 or 4 years. Okay. So
That's gonna hurt though.
don't think he's doing it this year, that he's going to win it this year.
Definitely not.
Does he do it with Bronny?
No.
Okay, so then no.
Unless
As much
Sounds
as
like.
as much as I hate to say it, Bronny will get drafted based on his name. He will have to prove himself in the league, though.
That's facts.
Like,
That's facts.
We've had
and
a
he's
few
gonna have
5 years.
even more target on his back. You Bron's son, all right, bet.
Yeah, let me go and kill you for
Yeah.
for your dad killing me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of bets. Like, I can't wait to get my get back.
Taking it out on the son is too far.
Well, what they can't do with LeBron?
Sins of the father, man.
I said, hey,
They gonna sub LeBron out.
come on, brother. Hell yeah, come on.
So we've had a few people say 5 years. I don't know if it lasts
That's what
5.
I was
5
really
is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Because like his body pause, he's on a different time. He's not,
Providing he doesn't have any like major lower extremity injury or any season-ending injury.
Well,
I
and he
think he's
spends
got a
so
few
much
more
money
years left.
on his body per year
Right.
because he makes so much money that he can do that. But since he does that, it does make him. I mean, he's definitely rejuvenated and recovers quicker than the regular person for sure. But age is also
Right.
something you can't counteract with however much money you want to counteract it with. So I mean, he's getting old.
That's what I mean. 5 is kind of, I ain't gonna lie.
5 is probably a little too much in my opinion.
That's
5 old for me.
That's gonna be a sad day.
you be dragging.
I'm just saying, 5 years is kind of crazy. That's a lot, bro.
Okay, so now LeBron is a billionaire.
Yep.
Steph Curry is now a billionaire.
Come on.
He
Yes.
signed that deal with
wow.
Under Armour.
Yes.
That's dope.
Who's going to be the next billionaire athlete that's going to be like current career? Like,
Any sport?
because MJ did it after basketball.
Maybe Luca.
Billionaire, really?
I mean, shit. I mean, you gotta think what they paying him now. Well, how old is he? 21?
That is kind of wild to think.
I think
Nah, I
he's.
think
I
he's
think
a
he's
little older
22.
than
I think
22?
he's 22.
What's a year though?
22? You know what I mean?
He's 22.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like Luca, the shoe went crazy.
It did.
It did. That's his first one.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Wow.
So you think about like trajectory as things, you know, as he continues to play, flourish. They talking that top 5 stuff. He over there with Mark Cuban.
Oh yeah.
He gonna toss him some bread. They gonna make
We got a few people saying Giannis. Few
might be
people saying KD.
I thought KD too, but they it's like they gotta get it like quick, kind of. Giannis not so much. KD it's like maybe on like some other investments. Maybe I can see it for sure.
But current like during their career though, like Steph's a
Exactly.
billionaire now.
Exactly.
KD for sure, like maybe afterwards. I mean, you got too much
Exactly.
bread to not multiply it.
Exactly.
Giannis too.
So that's tough. But I feel like, you know, Luka has the time to make that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And the way they hand out 5-year, $200 and $300 million contracts, if you just play 10 more years, you'll be 2/3 of the way there.
Exactly.
You're gonna get
Exactly.
2 of those
Exactly though.
plus extensions.
So it's like, you feel me?
This
Yeah,
is an
that's
interesting
honestly a good
take. Javon Wright said Zion had a chance. Do we think Zion would have been?
There's still time for Zion's career.
But do you think during his time playing he will become a billionaire? Zion.
I don't know now.
I don't know now. I think he could have been. I think he
don't
could have been.
necessarily know based on his style of play. I don't think you. I mean, yeah, you can dunk. Yeah, you can block shots. Yes, you can play defense, kind of. You can't really handle the ball. I know you shoot like 89% from the field, but it's because you're shooting layups and dunks. You can work on your three-point game, but you have to affect the game, I think, at a lot. Obviously, he's going to get a big contract because of like what he does, who he is. I don't see him getting those types of bags like that. Like he's not top 5 like Luka.
I think
He also doesn't have that face for whatever. Like
I think he could have. I think it may be a little too late now based on, but I think it comes down to brand presence and court presence, and they combined is what's looking like that's gonna get you that B.
Yep.
We know Steph has proven on the court, so you put that with the brand, so the brand invests, you get the B. Same with LeBron. The only other player I could kind of see like that, again, to me right now, is Luka. To Laney's point, I think Zion could have, but that little absence, we ain't checking for Zion.
For sure.
No, yeah.
We don't, a lot of people don't know Zion's with Jordan brand.
For
Right.
sure.
That's true.
You feel
For
me?
sure.
So, Luka, we know.
Yeah.
Team Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luka sold out. So it's like when you start combining those factors, I feel like, you know, that's when the door opens.
A few people, Clay, I need to mention this. A few people have said Ja has the potential.
Kinda does though.
5-year,
Because
193 recently.
193, 5-year, and he's only 23 years old.
So I did.
So it's like he could play another 7 years and potentially
You know?
get there
And
quick.
I think they're gonna give him a signature.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think- I
probably.
expect
They
it.
got
gotta
to.
get one.
Yeah, PG's gonna be out real quick, and that's my guy. But them PG's been whacked. They get more whacked by the year. So it's time to
Man.
move on.
I hate that. But So one thing that does help Luka is his overseas presence.
That's true too. See?
You know how people crazy over soccer, but
For
they
sure.
got the same like soccer craze over Luka.
I know.
It's like he's like their gym.
I know.
You know what I mean?
He got a
Maybe
country.
like-
He is one of the stones that needs to go
Infinity
in.
stone.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Yes.
right. So,
Greg said maybe LaMelo. Also, he's very marketable, is what Greg says.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but like I feel like he's gonna mess that up himself.
I do too.
Or LeVar. LeVar will get in that. He'll get in
I'm
the way of that.
gonna say this though. He has a lock on the kids.
Yes, I agree.
Puma pays him a lot though,
Yeah,
like a lot. So
And DeMelo's
that's
cool.
a good one.
they're cool too. Like they look good.
He has a lock on the kids. That always helps. You know what I mean? So I could see that one too. I could see that. Those would be my top two. Luka
They
and
said
LaMelo.
LaMelo got crossed today. Said he got his ankle, got it broke off.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. That's all
Oh
right.
yeah, let me get this money real quick.
All right, so,
that's
so
all right.
next question, Rookie of the Year.
Ooh,
I'm going Paolo.
I'm going Paolo. I hope it's Paolo.
I don't know the rookies like that. My bad. I just know
So you got
Chet
you got
and
Paolo,
yeah.
Chet, Jabari, Smith,
Ooh, yeah.
Jaden Ivey. I guess you can throw him in there.
I bet Paolo.
Yeah, I'm going Paolo, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying Paolo.
Nah,
Well, not everybody. Greg said Paolo, I should say.
I gotta go Paolo. On
He
this
looks
one.
very polished.
mature.
Yeah, like for his.
Him and Cade
Hey.
are kind of like.
How old is he? 20, 19?
Paulo's like 18, 19.
He just looks.
Him and Cade are very similar.
You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did K win it?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Oh,
that's
Scotty
right.
Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
He's also though they talking about putting him at the one. For the Raptors.
6'10".
That's not
Oh, Scotty
fair.
Barnes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Paulo.
That's not
That's kind of
fair.
wild. Yeah.
With them 3 Siakams. That's OD.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then my final rapid fire question, Chad. If y'all got anything, y'all better get active because we're gonna get off here soon. Who is going to win the chip?
Early predictions.
Very early predictions. That's in the title. Preseason predictions.
This is a little biased, and I know it's a little far fetched because it's a lot of uncertainty on that side. But I'm gonna go with Brooklyn. Healthy Ben Simmons, healthy. If Kyrie can stay on the court, if Ben can stay on the court with KD,
It's over with. I ain't mad at that.
back it up, man. That's a wrap. They
Can
just got TJ. What's his name? TJ Warren. It's a good pickup.
Didn't he like go crazy in the bubble and then like not score ever after that?
Well, it was a
Working on it, huh?
Yeah, new season, new me. But nah, yeah. People really, I really don't think people understand how good Ben Simmons is. Like, on some real, like, they just look at that one playoff series and it's like, can't shoot. He can do a lot of things on the court that people don't really appreciate. Like, plays great defense,
Okay.
passes the ball.
He's a big space
He
guy.
can move
though.
the floor. He could push the ball. Not like Giannis, but like better than a lot of people at his size, bro.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind that.
Got the vision.
Clay don't seem like he buying that though.
And he's gonna be guarding guards. You know what I mean? Well, he can really guard
Yeah,
any
I mean,
position.
you'll be big.
So and you don't gotta do the most because you got KD and Kyrie on your team. You know, so he just
Well,
gotta play his part.
You definitely have KD. You don't necessarily know what you're gonna get. From
That's what I'm
Kyrie.
saying. There's a lot of
So-
uncertainty, but like
I don't know. I'm just
What's your
not drinking.
answer?
I'm not drinking the Ben Simmons Kool-Aid. Go ahead.
Can I pick 2 or you just need 1? How you?
that's why.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Preseason predictions, I'll allow the 2.
But in a month, we need just one.
We need,
Okay,
we need
yeah,
you
give
to
me
pick.
some time.
We need you to pick between
Time.
them 2.
Watch some more preseason
Oh,
games.
could I go one East, one West? Could I do that? Or no, I can't do that.
Well, who you taking for the West?
Clippers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why
I
you
ain't
making
see
that
one.
face?
I ain't see
Greg
that one
said
though.
Clippers in the chat.
Yeah, they just
See,
like it.
see, Greg, my guy. That's why.
You can't take the Clippers if Kawhi's a 6. I will leave it at that.
Oh,
my-
dang,
bro,
yep. That
You
is
so,
true though.
You so petty. Hell yeah, I gave him a 7 though. I just
That
don't
is-
like. Same way you don't like playing. It's cool, but like
I
when
don't
you
like
look
what?
at the all around, like
They ain't got no bigs though, Rod. You know it's my team. They lacking bigs. That's the only problem. I would agree.
I just feel like they could get away with it because that personnel. But then again, there's a lot of uncertainty on that side too.
Yeah.
new team, new everything. But I like John Wall, Reggie Jackson at the 1. You can interchange that. PG and Kawhi, defensive wings, and they can both score really well. So you got that.
You learning.
No, I've known this.
No, my fault.
Trust
my
me, I've
fault.
known this.
I didn't know the other night.
When we was
But-
up till 2 a.m, I didn't. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we
I
for
just
sure.
don't like Kawhi. That's cool, but like
I don't like Brady, but I respect him.
That's a fact.
You don't want him to win games.
I respect them. Keep them New Balance shoes though.
Oh yeah, you can keep
Keep
them.
those.
We ain't rocking them, but he gonna get some steals. So Clippers from the West,
And I'm gonna go Nets
Nets.
in the East.
man. If they were to no BS,
That'd be a dope series,
what?
bro.
No, it would be. I ain't gonna lie. I
That's
would
a dope series.
word. I don't know how realistic it is though. It's just a lot of buckets. Like they gonna need more than that. I feel, which Kawhi will do that, of course, but they ain't got no bigs, bro. I feel like the board's gonna be the problem for the Clippers. Let me go. I do 1-1. For some reason, for the East, man, I'm thinking the Bucks, bro. I just feel like we didn't really get to see the Bucks last year, and they played well last year. Chris
Yeah.
Middleton got hurt. Let me see a healthy Chris Middleton though in the playoffs. You feel me? Like
Game over.
I'm sorry. They a tough team, bro. Now they got the DNA too. So it's just like, I mean, I'm leaning towards the Bucks from the East. I'm gonna be real.
Who they lose to last year?
The Bucks, the Celtics.
Celtics, 7 games. Giannis took them to 7.
Yeah,
No
went 7.
Middleton. 7 with no Middleton is crazy though. So it's just like, I'm going Bucks for the East. Bucks for the East. For the West, I'm thinking. Before this fight, I had my mindset on the Warriors. I'm gonna be real, but I kind of want to still, I still want to go Warriors. I still want to go Warriors, bro. I just think, they do have the DNA. I think that they can go small and big with Wiseman being back. I feel like Wiseman is a sleeper. Man was super athletic. I watched him in Summer League. I know it don't look crazy from the screen. Summer League, though, this man he can do a lot, bro. He can do a lot. Just like when he boxing out, he trying to grab, he can push it.
Who the other kid that's real nice on that team?
Kuminga?
Jonathan Kuminga.
Nice
Coming
too.
in, big lockdown. Corner 3.
If Steph gets 5, bro.
I mean, it ain't too far-fetched. I'm
Oh
going to be real.
my God.
They got them players, bro. We ain't even talked about Moses yet.
No.
Moses on the come up. Another 3-and-D. Yeah. Seriously.
You get 5, bro. Damn. That's old.
Clay gonna be back healthy. He finally got some rest. That's me. What you thinking, Clay?
Yeah, for the East, I definitely was going to go Bucks.
Yeah.
Just because you get Middleton back. I, for a split second, thought Celtics, no chance.
I did too.
Shout out to him.
They lost Horford.
What happened to him?
What happened to him?
Fill us in, please.
Please.
Celtics lost Horford too.
Horford and the coach, so you lost both coaches?
That's crazy.
Think about it.
Literally, yeah. I forgot about Udoka.
Think about that. Horford was the backup coach, like
Nah,
getting the
that's why.
players together as the vet.
That's why I didn't even
Oh,
consider the
they didn't
Celtics.
extend Horford.
That's stupid.
That's very dumb. Well, they got Blake Griffin, but that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, Blake. I did see that. He'll try, but he ain't no Horford.
Yeah,
I'm be
no.
real.
No.
He might not even play, bro.
So
Horford was bringing the team together on like some
was.
vet stuff. You could see it. You could see it big time down the
energy
stretch.
vet.
Yes,
Energy
bro.
vet.
He was tough shots down the stretch
In
though.
the finals, hooping. You know what I mean? But
How they do that?
That makes sense.
all rounds.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to take the Bucks for the East. For the West, oh man, that's a tough one.
Were you going to take the Bucks overall because you initially only had one in mind?
Clay told
Yeah.
me Portland off camera. This
Big
ain't it.
Dame, huh?
Yeah, he said
No.
Dame gonna go for 30.
Dame is.
No.
I love Dame, but that's yeah.
No.
Man, I don't know. For the West, it's kind of tough. I'm kind of leaning Golden State. I was kind of the same way. The fight breaks that up. I don't see anybody unless it's the Clippers. I think it's between Golden State and LA Clippers. I don't see Phoenix getting it done. Obviously,
either.
after the meltdown they had against the 36ers. I don't see Denver getting it done just based on. I mean, they got a good little squad too, with Jokic and Murray and then Porter and then everybody else after that. But I don't. Obviously, the Jazz are like the Mavs were like 5 years ago. They were always running like middle of the
But
pack.
they dumped their team though.
Yes, they did. So I mean, you lose Spida and Rudy, which Rudy, yeah, okay, cool. For me, it's between the Clippers and the Warriors. And I think based off of I'll probably have to go Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a veteran team when you think about it. John Wall, Kawhi, PG versus
I think Kuminga gonna show up this year too.
Steph, Clay, Draymond. Yeah, I agree. I think
he might get most improved on some stuff.
I think their bench players and their young guys are better than the Clippers. So that gives them an edge.
Yep.
For me.
Laney?
I'll say Bucks for sure.
With that.
And then, I don't know. Probably overall just the Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all like Philly?
You just
Not
I like them.
Yeah.
What they gonna do though? You know how you like somebody, but they don't do nothing. Like it's like I like them. I love Embiid.
Oh, they got PJ Tucker now.
Philly,
That's cool.
76ers fans, and I'm one. I'm not a Philadelphia 76ers fan. 76ers fans are like Cowboys fans.
Mm-hmm.
They think every year, this is our year.
Yeah.
We got Joel. We got Tyrese. We got J. Cole.
Yep.
We got everybody. Like, we're going to do it this year. And then you get into the playoffs, and it's like,
Where did
you
Embiid go?
ain't
I
going
know.
to do it. Yeah, no.
We ain't do
Sorry.
Keep trusting that process, though.
Yeah, big trust.
Yeah, trust it, though.
So Sam said in the chat, he just Googled it. They haven't officially re-signed Horford, but they plan on retiring him a Celtic.
Well, you better come with that bag, then.
But-
We playing like,
Come on. You got
I
to.
think the NBA season starts in October, right?
Celtics can't do it without
late
Horford.
October.
No.
I'm gonna be
I
real.
thought it
Yeah.
starts in like 10. Oh, shit.
They can't do it without
It's
Horford,
October.
man.
But
Anybody can see that.
Yeah.
It is October.
That's so crazy. It's October.
Oh, you had a birthday. We can clap it up for
yeah.
that, too.
Hell yeah.
Clap
Hell
it up
yeah.
Hell
Jay
yeah.
Jones' birthday.
Hack the day after though. That's yeah. Got me. Yeah, they got me. Happy
Golf
birthday.
Happy birthday. Hold this crypto, though.
Please don't get us taken down.
Bro, we left the gym,
Facts though.
and we was just like, no way.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lainey, have you seen any good questions in the chat? No. I've seen a few. I saw some. Well, Javon, that's kind of it's a good question, but we all know. Tank or King Ryan?
Man, come
Tank.
Yeah. Big Tank. M1 Abrams Tank. Google
on.
it.
We gotta
if you
go
don't-
Tank.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Ulana Rose, baby father.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
For sure.
I did say that. I did.
What shows or movies are we looking forward to? Man, I'm gonna be real. Laney and I've been watching Better Call Saul. That's so slow.
Is it really? I start.
So I
I'm
really
still
need a
drink-
camera for this one, but
I'm still drinking the Kool-Aid, kinda, because we're only on season 2. But like, ain't nothing happened.
Word.
Yeah.
So
How you go 20 episodes and not one thing happened?
I was real
a lot
big.
of people didn't. A lot of stuff happened in 2 seasons of Breaking Bad. It
So
was a lot of
real
character
big on
changes.
Breaking Bad. That was gonna be my point. Real big on Breaking Bad. But then we jump into Better Call Saul, and ain't nothing. Nothing has happened. I've literally not even paid attention to half of the episodes, and I still know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Those are tough follow-ups though.
Yeah.
Well, I say those, but like Breaking Bad is a tough follow-up. But I went Stranger Things, Breaking Bad,
Oh,
TV. I don't know. Those are tough follow-ups. I was thinking about the Better Call Saul, but I don't think I'm gonna call him.
don't
though.
do it.
I
Don't do it. Don't call him.
don't think I'm gonna call him.
Don't
though.
answer.
This
I'm
is
a different
gonna be-
lawyer.
this is
I'm gonna be
gonna
honest with you. We're in season 2 now. If a lot of stuff happened from like 3 to 5, I might be like, man, just start at 3.
I'm with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened. 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, as far as right now, no. I don't have anything really.
I don't really watch shows like that, but like this is gonna be random because this is gonna be the second season. But Chucky, the first season was pretty straight. He got a
Chucky?
show.
He do?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Look at this.
Look at Clay.
did you see it?
No.
Oh well,
I don't
yeah.
watch scary stuff. I'm good.
Isn't-
Like horror, I'm good.
It got more of a
I'm
mystery.
great. Everybody been
mystery
talking about
type
that
of-
Dahmer stuff too. I'm not.
Oh yeah, I saw
Straight.
That. I saw that.
Yeah. Robin telling me all about it. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good on that. Yeah, I don't
same.
know. Movies wise though, like I'm done.
Yeah.
Avengers is over. Like I'm good.
Movies. Oh, Super Mario. My bad.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. I don't know what.
Nah,
Rock
real
got.
talk. That's gonna be a dope movie. I promise it's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, you can tell me about that one too. I ain't know.
Yeah.
You know I want to know though. We'll talk about it.
Hey
for
Jay,
sure.
you want to come to the movie? Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, seriously.
Let me know how it
I'll
goes.
go watch Top Gun again though. Like I'll watch Top Gun again.
I need to see that.
You've been to Top Gun like 20 times.
I ain't seen it. I haven't seen
Have you
it.
seen the first one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we gotta watch the second one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second
Bro,
one.
the second one's so crazy.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
I never saw it.
Lane, you got anything?
What?
Bro, God, my
No
fault.
movies.
I'm sorry.
What Clay watches, I watch.
Man, you
That's
gotta
really
watch. You
all
gotta
I
watch.
know, so.
If you haven't seen the first Top Gun, you gotta like watch it, suffer through it. I mean, it's okay. Like, talk to me, Goose.
Is it
but,
like old or is it like
it's
new?
very old.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I wouldn't
80s.
say very old.
You
it's
realize
old.
the 80s is
No, that's
like
mad
40
old.
years ago.
That's mad old. I'm gonna be honest.
That's 40 years.
Damn.
Good math, Clay.
Putting it like that, that is. Dang, that hurt though.
Yeah,
The 80s old?
80s.
No, that's old, bro.
Well, 30 to 40 years old. But you got to watch that. Like, Goose will talk to you. But then you watch the new one. The new one's crazy.
Yeah, I need to check it out. I know you.
Is it better than Transformers? Like, nah.
To you, probably not. To me, for sure, I
Yeah.
think. Transformers 1 and 2, I'll sneak 3 in because Sentinel was kind of crazy. But after that, when
Nah, yeah, we don't gotta talk about the other two. We
like
don't.
4, 5, and 6, or however many there are,
Nah,
4
it's
and
just
5.
4 and 5. We don't gotta talk
I'm
about
good.
those. Yeah, I'm cool
good.
too. I'm gonna be honest. I'm cool.
1 and 2 was crazy though. For
1 and
sure.
2 was good.
Oh, I like this question. Javon Wright asks, favorite Avengers characters and why?
Oh, that's easy.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man for sure.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Easily. You Iron Man, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Iron Man is who I would be if I had enough money.
Yeah.
I would be Tony Stark.
Spider-Man for me for sure. Come on, guys. You know
I
that.
think Iron Man for sure is mine. Yeah, Iron Man for sure.
Laney?
I'm not throwing.
What
a
is
shield.
is it Black Widow? What is the girl's name?
The little spy,
No. Yes.
Scarlett Johansson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black Widow.
Yes, I like her.
It would be cool to be Hawkeye for like 30
Oh
minutes.
yeah,
Just
Hawkeye's
be like-
cool.
Nah,
hit
yeah.
I'm cool on
everything.
Hawkeye.
I'm
though. I ain't
so
gonna
cool.
lie.
Like, no,
would-
seriously, like any shot, think about this on the basketball court. You make every shot you shoot.
I feel you, but he got a bow and arrow.
Okay, but he like
I'd
You got
rather-
against the bow and arrow.
I'd rather have
played
a
18,
webs.
he played 18 and shot 18. Do you know that line?
He is accurate
I
though.
bet, but take the bow and arrow away. What we talking about?
He played 18 and shot 18, bro. You can literally, you're like the most accurate person ever.
He is accurate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I fully agree. Bow and arrow sucks, but every shot you take during a workout, you make.
He is hella
I'd
accurate.
rather climb walls.
Man, I ain't trying to clown you, but how many free throws you missed today?
I did go.
Damn.
I'm keeping the buck. I went 5 for 10. Then I redeemed myself. I went 9 for 10.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Took that.
That's a good one, Black Panther. Everybody forgets about Black Panther. The movie
Oh, that's
coming
true.
out.
Yeah.
I kind of don't even want to watch it, though.
I gotta
It's gonna
check
be
that
so
out.
sad.
It is.
Like, you got to check it out, but at the same time, like, that's why I don't want to watch it. It's just kind of like, man, what could have been?
I will
Yeah.
be really
You know what I
interested to see how they make the pivot.
Yeah.
How they make the pivot from him to, because it's the sister, right? The sister is the one who's like taking over now, correct? Or did I make that
Yes.
up?
Yes.
I
the
don't. Yeah, I
sister.
haven't. I don't know.
Zuri,
Okay.
I think is her name or
Yes.
something like that. I don't
Okay.
remember what her name is.
I'm pretty sure she takes over, but either way, I'm
Okay.
interested to see how they pivot it from
Shuri,
him
something
to her.
Okay. All right.
Y'all got anything?
I'm good, man. I'm
question.
just happy to be back. Thank you guys for tuning in. Seriously. We all appreciate it.
Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're still doing the Cool Greg giveaway. We got to hit 5,000 subs.
We're almost there.
We're close.
Yeah.
Y'all can see like 4730, I think, or 4740, something like that. Yeah. So subscribe. Share this with somebody. Please interact with the shorts when we post them. We're gonna post this whole show pretty much. Yeah. Thank you for all your donations. And yeah, we'll be back very soon as
For
the
sure.
season starts to ramp up. We'll be a little bit more consistent. And then as college basketball starts,
I'm so excited about that as
I'm
well,
interested.
man.
I'm excited about college basketball.
Am I going to my first college game?
For sure.
You've never been to a college basketball game?
Nah.
He gonna be in for one.
No, I don't think
With
so.
the Halls. Oh yeah.
Oh, bro.
Man. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro.
You wait till Kentucky come to town. We gassed up Bama. You didn't really get to envision that, and there wasn't a lot of people. I'm glad you didn't because Bama really wasn't. People weren't really out like that. There were a lot of people in the stadium, but like tailgate wise, nah. But like that Kentucky game,
Yeah.
Y'all got beef with them? Oh,
Big
damn.
beef.
big beef.
Damn.
But
Wait, pause. Whoa.
Okay, that's my cue.
what?
I'm sorry.
Wrap
But
it up.
unlike Bama,
Wrap it up.
unlike Bama, aside like we hadn't beat Bama in like 15 years in football. We've beat Kentucky like 2 out of the last
I don't
3.
think it's been 15, but
No, it's been about 15.
Damn.
Last win was like 03.
But you guys are really good at basketball. I was like,
We weren't. I mean,
oh, okay.
I don't want to say that because then everybody was like, "You work for Coach."
Yeah.
We were middle of the pack. We were decent. We could beat We beat teams like we should have, and then we lost teams that we shouldn't have. That's just how that went.
Okay.
Love Coach A. Shout out Coach A. And Mus and everybody up there. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
Well,
send us home.
GG's G. Thank y'all for being here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, peace.